I said, just keep the count, keep getting everybody together, and let's make it work.
Trying to get 10. We trying to get at least 10 people with Louise Wilkerson. Phone's on yet? Oh, right here.
I'm right here waiting for you to get the goddamn phone on.
Y'all need to get the phones on now for about half an hour while they get us ready. It should only take them 10 minutes, but they said give them the phone for a half an hour. They're getting me and the other one's ready now.
Ready, Frank?
Hey, looky here. We're getting ready to switch out. My man Brett, he had to take a break. He's talking to Reggie White now. Let's see what we can get accomplished, man. And next to Brett throughout this whole ordeal, so I kind of understand what's going on. I understand that we're kind of working numbers together to see who we're getting ready to send out. But let me tell you, I think we're in a bad way right now. Not nothing that can't be worked out. But we need to work something out a little bit quicker, man. I understand y'all got y'all's water on, so we're halfway there, aren't we?
You want to tell me what y'all can do?
Reggie White. I fill in for Brett. I've been there with Brett all along, so I kind of understand what's going on. He needed a break. He needed to get out and use the bathroom real quick. That's me. Who am I talking to? Don't even have to tell me your name. I heard earlier you mentioned Sam Cooke, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. How about if I just call you Sam?
Sam Cooke was good, man.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Hey, where we at? What we working on right now? If I understood correctly, y'all were working on the water, the telephones, and you all were going to release Wilkerson, and you said about 19 other people.
Now, between 8 to 10 other people. As soon as we get the phones, we get everybody together now. As soon as the phones is on, the water's on. As soon as the phones is on, we're gonna send the people out with Wilkerson.
Hey, check this out. How about you show a good sign of faith and just bring Wilkerson to the door. Put him at the door. Let them see his face in the window, so that we know that you mean business. So that when we go and do what we do, that we're all in a good position. If we mess around and give you all of this, and you all pull them in, we'll be right back where we started from.
Hey, Brett. Hey, Reggie. Who are you? What's your rank? What's your address? What are you doing? Who are you?
CO, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to get this thing over with so that everybody can go home safe. You all can go ahead and do what y'all want to do. But right now, it really makes no difference. I'm the man that's trying to get this thing taken care of.
What we asking for, man? Just turn the phones on. We getting the people together now who's leaving. We getting them together. I told you give us some time. We getting everybody together.
Here. Now we showed you a good sign of faith by cutting the water on, right? So you know that we're about what we say we're going to do. Put Wilkerson in the window, keep him in the door going out, and we know what you mean.
Back for you. We ain't gonna put him in the door. We're gonna put him back in the window for you.
Tell me how come the window? Tell me how come the door's no good if you're getting ready to send him out of it anyway.
You have to use it now. You want to see him in the window?
See him, and your words telling us that he's gay. All we at this point in time want to make sure that when we give you everything you ask for, which we've been all the time, that you're going to do the same for us.
You know how this bullshit started?
How? Why?
Building in the hallway with us right now. And everybody going to holler out what's going on. What's happening? Why we doing this? Severe oppression. Circumstance. Control. Dehumanizing conditions.
Repeat that one more time. Somebody stepped on you.
Nah, we talking about severe oppression. Dehumanizing conditions. You work here, you know. Everything stays in the house in here. Where the fucking governor at?
So all of this is about you all not being treated fairly in the prison system or in your building.
You know what's going on. In the system, you work here, you know what's going on. We know who you are.
But that's
My question is, we're at a point right now where your voice has been heard. You can rest assured everybody up and down the state of Delaware has been, they hear you. They understand what's going on.
Governor Carney, in with him.
And you know just as well as I do, I'm not saying it can't be done, but that's not a simple task. Which you're asking for something that requires a little bit more.
We got time.
That's what y'all have been doing all day, is stalling. So let's work on this. Let's get this settled. Let's do what we can do to get this settled between us. We can do this. I know we can.
Like this morning, we still ain't get it yet. We can't take y'all seriously no more.
You mean seriously as far as I said, okay, cut on the phone, and we'll send you out two. You send us out one, but we're still working with you. Now you said that we can get accomplished, but you have to think about it. You all have some valid points. I have to agree. You have some valid points, but we want people to hear our points. We don't want people to be focused on something else. We want them to hear what it is we have to say. Now you're in a position where they hear you. So now let's see what we can do to settle this. And I know y'all got TV over there, so you know that you hit the news. You know you hit it. So y'all's voice is loud and clear. It is loud and clear. So let's see if we can come to some type of resolution. I mean, it is. You all have taken a stance, and it's a pretty powerful stance. You wanted everybody's attention. You got everybody's attention.
All right, whoever the fuck this is now, this is Officer Wilkinson again. Y'all need to cut the phones on. As soon as the phones are turned on, and we know that the phones are going to be on, they will start taking me up towards the door.
Wilkinson, you came in loud and clear. We hear you, along with everybody else. We're doing our best. Hey, let me talk to somebody. Somebody talk to me. Did you say where we at?
No, here we go. We go.
Hey, well, I thought we were working on the telephones now. We're at the point where telephones are the big issue right now, right? And we said that we'll cut the telephones on. We already showed you our intent by cutting the water on. So let's go ahead and work towards them telephones. And all you have to do is put Wilkerson in a place.
Y'all got him, Wilkerson. Y'all got him. Cut the phone on. We got the hostages lined up right here now.
Okay, all they want is for me to be at the
Cut the phone on.
and they don't have the phone on. Not
We got you. Hey, White, Reggie, you said good faith. We give you our word. Do what we told you to do, man. We give you our word, and Wilkerson coming out. Cut the phone on.
Is he standing at the door ready to go? Once we're good that he's at that door, them phones are on. And we are over that hurdle. Okay, check your phones. We're working on the phones as we speak now. We're working on your phones. I understand. It's just not a flip of the switch and they're on. It takes a minute. But once they're on, let me know that they're on and we're cooking with Crisco.
Hey.
Sounds good. Y'all should be working together.
Yeah, they will.
A little bit. Remember the last time we did this, it took a little bit.
Hey, White.
Okay?
Everybody together now.
I'm assuming the phones came on for you, so we're working. We did it, right?
I see the phones on. Hold on. All right, White. We're gonna give you fluid in a minute, man.
Is Wilkerson coming with them?
Hey, White, the phone is on, but there's some type of stuff with the phone we can't call out, right?
That don't sound right. But why would they just keep trying, keep trying. You know they're on, so now it's just time for everything else to catch up with it. You know we've been straight all the way up to this point, so it ain't no need for us to go back now. How's everybody doing over there, man? This has been a long day. Been a long day. I know everybody's starting to get hungry, tired. People need medication and all of that stuff. Y'all should be pretty much loaded about now.
Let me get the medication people ready. They ready to come out.
All right. Everything is on you at this time, but we only got a short window to play with. Because at the indication that you're not living up to your side, they're going to shut everything down and we'll be right back at ground zero. Be almost like a waste of time.
Say that again?
I say we're working with a small window for all of this to happen in. If they get the indication that you're not going to live up to your side of the bargain, they're going to shut everything down. And everything we work to up to this point will almost been wasted. To move forward, man. We're not trying to go back. Coming along. How's them phones? Y'all got the phones, right?
Phones ain't on.
Phones, they're showing us that they're on. What phones are you working with? What phones are you trying to get? It's about the tier phones, right? Everybody should be working on the tier phones. Okay, we're showing that all 5 phones are on. All 5 phones. So you're going to start moving everybody to the door?
We getting them ready now, but the phone got to be on, man.
Phones are on. They're showing us that the phones are on. The computers say everything's on and cooking. Everything is good. Everything is good. All right. Well, send us somebody so that we know that your intentions are good, or you're not just getting ready to put one over on us again. Work with me, man. Work with me.
Once the phone listen to me, man, you got. Let me give you a number. Hold on. Hey, White. You just signed up. They're coming out. 11, 12. It's 12 guys, including not yet. So we got 12 guys going out. So.
Hey. Okay, this is what they have to understand. As they come out, their hands have to be up, and they have to follow the orders of the people that are out there bringing them out. Follow me?
What's up, White? Everybody signed up with their hands behind their back.
It's all right. Then make sure that they understand when they come out that door, as they hear instructions, they have to follow the instructions. All right? It will be a total of 12 to include Floyd.
Listen, man, we got everybody here ready to go out the door. We want the phones on. We got the water on. We want the phones on, man. We got to make sure everybody ready to go.
The phones are on. The computer's telling us the phones are on. We did everything we could. The phones are on.
You might want to give us a line on this lieutenant phone then, man. Because if you say the phone's on, they're not on.
Tried the lieutenant phone earlier. That's not even in play, unfortunately. I don't know what they did to that. One down at here trying the phones now? No. Okay. All right, take a breather real quick. What they've done is they just went and hit reset again. They're trying to reset them one more time since y'all said you didn't get through. Let's see what happens.
You know when the reset happens.
Working. Just keep them where they are. It should be just a minute.
All right, this is Wilkinson. They have me ready. As soon as the phones get cut off, they're going to let me and the others out.
We understand that, Wilkerson. We understand that wholeheartedly, and we're working the issue. We're working it. We're working it.
All right, and also, when we open the door, have everyone back away from the gate. No, tell them back up now. Tell them back up away from the gate now before before anything ever happens.
Hey, let's take it a step at a time. Let's make sure that these phones get on. But do you all understand that when y'all come out that door, that y'all have to follow all the orders that the people who are out there to receive you all give you? Are you aware of that? Those that can raise their hands need to be up. Those that are tied behind their back, they have to make sure they follow the orders, right?
We understand that we have to follow the orders of the ones that are out there as soon as we come out. When the phones are on, they will lead me to the door. Do you understand?
All on the same sheet of music. I will love when a well-oiled plan comes together.
I would love to get out of here sometime tonight before my life gets taken, if you will please.
I understand your concern, and believe me when I tell you, we're working.
Tired of here, I'm working it. I am bleeding out. I need medical attention. You need to get it together now before I pass it out.
Hey, White.
Come in.
Well, White, we got everybody at the door right now. But they ain't got the phone. The reset button or whatever ain't working, Brett. We know the phones is on. But they ain't working for us, Brett. They can work for us. White.
That's good. We're pushing. Stand by just a little bit. Give me a little bit.
At the door, Cruz Wilkerson. Wilkerson needs some medical attention.
They're working with Yale now to make this happen, man. I don't know what happened, but something's not right, so they're making it work. So let me make sure. Are you sending us Wilkerson and Floyd, or Wilkerson and 11 other people?
And 12 people. Wilkerson and 12. How many? 15 people. You get Wilkerson and 15. Cut the phone. As soon as the phones come on, they coming out. Until then, ain't nobody coming out, man.
And fair enough. Let us get GTL. We're pushing them. We're pushing them hard.
I don't know why you keep asking about everybody else. This officer will keep asking about Floyd and everybody else. Thrown into this mix, and you're showing me how much you care. The sooner you get this phone on, the sooner... Working with me ain't good enough. It needs to happen and happen now. Hey, they're at my neck right now with a knife if you don't hurry up and turn these phones on now.
Check your phones. Check your phones. See where we at now.
Okay, we're going to let Wilkerson go, and then we go out the man, and then we're going to let Floyd go with me.
Okay, that sounds good. So we can expect the door to open up in the back here shortly? Okay, we have people at the back door. Make sure that they follow the orders coming out. Make sure they follow the orders. Send them on out. Hey, how we doing, gentlemen? How we doing?
We're checking on the phone.
So you told me the phones were good.
Don't worry about it. As soon as you know the phones and all is good, you let people go.
Tom, that's all I could go is your word, man. Your word. Your word is everything at this point. We should be about there. What we looking like? What we looking like? How we looking, gentlemen? How we looking? Phones should be up and kicking. We should be there. That everything's on.
Submitted, though. It was submitted, right?
Sounds good, but I just need to make sure that there's not a problem with the phone. Making sure we're living up to our side of the deal.
Myself personally, right now.
Sound like a plan.
Hey, why B-tier phone on a C-tier phone night? Not.
One more time.
C-tier phone on.
Tell me, what phones do we have on?
Hold on, just cut B-tier and C-tier phone on.
B and C is on or they're not on?
They're not on.
Okay, they're coming up. That lets us know that they're starting to work. They're starting to work. They're starting to reset now. How we looking? How we looking, gentlemen? How we looking? Hey, your phones are coming up. Let's show some goodwill here, man. Let's go show some goodwill. We have a lot of people looking at this, and your word is everything at this point in time. If we can't rely on your word, then this is we in trouble, man. But I know you're on the right track. importance of us working together, man. It's real important at this time.
We're gonna let Wilkerson go. After that, you give us down to man, you're gonna let man Floyd go together.
It's like a plan, but let's work on Wilkerson and we'll talk about this, all right? Let's get our thoughts together and let's make sure that we understand everybody's on the same page. Then we'll sit down and I know we can do this. Are we working? How's it coming along?
Right. So that we're going to let Manny go. What's his name go too?
What's his name is?
It's bad because Wilkerson, you ain't come out too.
Sounds good.
Hey, Mr. White. This Mr. Wilkinson again. You're fucking playing with my life right now, playing with them. If they bring me to the fucking door right now, all the phone's going to be on and able to get fully through to somebody.
The phones should be there. Everything should be in place, just like they said. I thought that was the terms of our deal. That's why we started letting people out.
Well, they said that the phones got cut back off. They're getting ready to leave me for. If you'll back the fuck up and turn the phone off, I'll be out.
Listen the fuck up. You rush that motherfucking door like that again, it's gonna be an issue. Don't you ever rush that motherfucking door like that again. I don't know what the fuck y'all think this is. We trying to do exactly what protocol is. We ain't trying to see nobody get hurt. You rush that motherfucking door like that again. Well, I got these motherfuckers out there and I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm telling you, it's gonna be an issue.
Talk to me. What happened? What happened, man? Hey, talk to me. What happened? Somebody talk to me. You gotta let me know what I need to check on. Talk to me now. And you sounded pretty upset. We don't need to go there. We need to make sure we're on the same sheet of music. I'm working with you now. I'm working with you.
The jazz, hip hop, R&B, country, or rock. What you listening to? Because we listening to something different, man. We had Wilkerson ready to go with the rest of the, and you rushed him. You rushed him. So what listening to that we ain't listening to?
They rush you. How they rush you? Hey, explain yourself because I'm totally in the dark. Tell me what's going on. Explain yourself.
Everybody out, which include Wilkerson. Your officers start rushing towards us with the guns out.
I'm sure they weren't coming for you. They were coming to secure the people who were coming out. That's all they were doing. That's why we explained to make sure they follow the orders. And everybody keep their hands where they can be seen and to follow the orders. They weren't coming for you, man.
They came to the fence. They can stay outside the fence until everybody's out. That's what it is, right? You stay outside the fence until everybody's out.
Okay, sounds good. They must not realize what was going on. Tell me, how many more people are we talking about? Stan, your yard should be cleared and everybody should be back. Everybody was expecting 15 people plus one to come out. Sure that we put a barrier at the gate to make sure that doesn't happen again. Or we'll keep at the gate to make sure that doesn't happen again. But you have attention. I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't realize it was happening. But like you can see, we can work it out. We can work it out. Okay, everybody's on the same sheet of music now. We can go back to where we were. You can send everybody out like you previously said, and we'll be right back where we were. Talk to me now. Where we at? Are we regrouping? What's going on?
This Officer Wilkinson again. Y'all play games with my life and almost get me killed again. We're gonna have a fight. Next, we're gonna sit here and get me to eat something real quick because I'm getting dizzy because I've lost.
Wilkerson, let me talk to who I was talking to before. Let me talk to them.
You talking to quite a few people, man. What's that?
A big miscue. We understand sometimes things screw up along the way. We understand that. But we understood, we figured out what the deal was. I explained to you what happened. So what's keeping us from going right back to where we were? Let's go ahead and finish. We can move on to the next level. Let's look at the yard. As a matter of fact, have somebody take a look at the yard and let me know whether or not it's clear or not. how that goes sometimes. But y'all are our eyes right now. You're letting us know what's going on. Y'all look down there and it's clear, ain't it, gentlemen? It's pretty clear, ain't it? You don't see nobody out in the yard, do you?
Paramedic in the building.
And?
In the building.
Need a paramedic in the building, or you have a paramedic in the building?
I have one in the building.
Who's a paramedic?
Paramedic.
Sure, you didn't come through clear. Paramedic? South, this is what you're doing, because the whole message isn't coming through. You're talking before the mic get keyed up. You gotta press your button, wait a second, and then talk so I can catch the whole message. I'm just getting bits and pieces, man.
Wilkerson said he lost a little blood, so we got somebody looking at him.
Sounds good, but I thought you were going to send him out for me, man. What happened?
Man, y'all rushed us, man. We gotta regroup, man.
We didn't rush you. It was the procedure. We didn't understand the procedure. You weren't the issue. Y'all weren't the issue. It was the coming out. That is what the focus was, but that's just how they do it. That's why we gave the instruction.
Right. Understand. We want everybody on the other side of that fence. Nobody in the yard. Nobody. They gonna come out. They gonna come in the middle of the yard. Hey, they gonna be handcuffed sometimes or whatever. And once they get in the middle of the yard, they gonna get down like you asked them to do. And then when they get in the middle of the yard, the yard come.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Look out in the yard. Make sure nobody's out in the yard. I'm sure when you look out there, everybody's out of the yard. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99.9% sure that your message came around loud and clear.
Right. Tell us how you want them to come out. They're coming out here. They're coming out tied up. Nobody in the.
That's all you do. Crack the door. Let them come straight out to the middle of the yard. Wilkerson is with the group, man. Got to make sure he comes too. Jimmy.
When Wilkerson come out there, you need medical attention, man. So I have a stretcher right there for him.
It sounds good. Hey, are they blindfolded? Can everybody see where they're going?
They heard what you said. They heard what you Wilkerson only one with his head coming up. Everybody else can see. They come in the middle of the yard. When y'all get in the middle of the yard, just go down to your knees, and they go carry from there, man.
Sounds good. We're ready when you are.
Oh, man, have medical attention for Wilkerson. He's on his way to me, homie. Hey, listen. Wilkerson got the yellow hood on. You hear me?
Yellow hood on. Are they coming out now?
And make sure everybody's back, White. Make sure everybody's back. Then we want some demands, man. Then we gonna send Florida and May out with everybody else.
Okay, let's go. Let's take care of this, and then you have my undivided attention, man. Hey, just while all of this is going on, how you holding up out there, man? How you doing? You carrying a big load, my man. Players. What's going on?
Do what we ask. Do what we ask, man. Do what we ask.
Everybody's back. Everybody's just waiting for everybody to come out. Medical's waiting for Wilkerson. Everything you asked for is right there for you, man. We're working with you. I like it when we're working together. This is how stuff happens.
Outside the gate.
Everybody's outside the gate. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Yo, all you have to do is look. You can confirm it, but let's go ahead and get this done. Hey, what we're doing? Are we moving forward? Where we at? Sam, we did what we were supposed to do, my man. Everybody's getting a bit antsy right now, but let's show them that we can do this, man. Let's go ahead and send the rest of the crew out. And you gotta give it. We really stretched. We told you 30 seconds, and we're going on almost 15 minutes.
Coming in.
All right. Come on now. Are we moving forward? We're moving forward.
I'm away from the door.
You're at the door?
He's...
Hey, just send them on out, man. Send them on out. See, everything is clear. Everything is clear. Nobody's sitting in there waiting for you, nothing like that. Just go ahead and send them on out, and then we don't have to worry about this part of the. We don't have to worry about this part no more. Go ahead and move forward, and go ahead and we can start working on ending this thing. You close your door. Just know that your door is closed because we're getting ready to come in the yard. Hey Sam, how you looking? We all right?
Next man, you know, as long as the phone stay on and we get out the man, Mayor Control is coming next.
Hey, I appreciate what you done, man. I really, really do. Me along with everybody else. Let me take a breather here. Let me regroup. I know y'all need to regroup. Y'all need to sit down and figure out what's next. And just give me a minute. We'll be right back in the mix.
KV to,
Hey, Sam. What's going on? This is White. What's up? Over here, man. I mean, I think you showed your intent. I think that was really sharp what you did. I appreciate it. Everybody else appreciated it. And I know for sure, Wilkinson appreciated it. Need to move forward?
Did you contact Miss May White, her husband?
Told me that everybody that needed to be contacted has been contacted. I think we had mentioned it earlier when I was on the phone. He had made mention of it. So if I understood correctly, they made all of the appropriate notifications that they need. But hey, Sam, check this out. What we're going to do to what we need to do to move forward. There?
Yeah, we in.
How we want to approach this? I think when we stopped last time, we had talked about Sergeant Floyd and Miss May out of there.
Yeah, that's what we're working on, man. We want to know that our demands on that. We trying to get Miss May out here just as Miss May out here just as fast. We trying to get Floyd out here.
Okay, and if I understand the demands that you had made earlier, a lot of that stuff is dealing with putting new systems in place. Those aren't things that can happen overnight. So, because they're not things that can happen overnight, I mean, a lot of it's going to have to be reassurance. What you think? Because we're still talking about the education and the training for the officers and the stuff along that line, right? What you think?
Hey, Mike.
What you?
These demands to come to the consensus.
Okay.
Demands.
This is the thing. Everything you ask for isn't something that you're going to see overnight. And we realize that. I'm sure y'all realize that also. So to sit up here and say we're going to wait till all of these demands are met, I think I was thinking maybe we could sit down here, come up with some type of reassurance and move from there. What you think? Reassurance being that all of your requests are addressed in some shape, form, or fashion. What you think? And I tell you, y'all work good as a team. I can see how that last part went. It's just a little bit longer. Did anyone pull y'all up on TV yet? Have y'all seen yourself on TV?
Yeah, we see that we ain't see the demands on that. Why we ain't see those demands on that? They act like they don't know what the fuck is going on.
That's how it's always going to be, but we going on, and that's why we're working this out. But the thing is, you know that your voice is being heard. Your voice is being heard. It's the main thing at this point, true?
Those demands ran on the TV, Dwight.
That you want, or everything that question you want on TV. But if you don't mind me asking, what makes that important?
For one, that's transparency, and we want the people to know exactly what's going on at James T. Vaughn.
Okay, is there anything else to go with that?
Demands on TV. Let's get these demands on TV, and then we're going to talk about some other stuff. We're going to letter of intent from the governor also.
Letter of intent from the governor for what?
That's all the issues, all the demands that we have.
Okay, you don't think that that's something that can be memorandized by the warden?
What's the warden, my man? We passed the warden. Yeah. He don't want to come down and talk to us. We're going to go beyond that.
Well, just to let you know, that would be kind of a rough issue. But what if we could work something out that once all of this is settled and everything, that y'all can talk in a forum? And then
we all know who you are, White, and we know that you know the oppression that these people that have put on us for so many years, and we know you know that. We know who we're talking to. We know you know the oppression that has been.
Okay, hey, we haven't talked to Floyd all day. How about a show of good faith? And I tell you, we're sending what you requested up high now, as far as the letter of intent from the governor to address it, all of this stuff. But in the meantime, which is going to take just a minute. Floyd, what's up with Floyd? We haven't heard from him all day.
Floyd going to be resilient, man. But listen to these names. These names is names that we all have issues with. Lieutenant Payson, Lieutenant Drake, Lieutenant Billsborough, Sergeant Alcohol, Captain Burton, Lieutenant Tyson, C.O. Curlin, Lieutenant Radcliffe, Staff Lieutenant Savage, and Staff Lieutenant Reynolds.
You're going to have to go through that one time because you spit them off so fast, and I think you lost us about halfway through. But can you slow down and just go through them one more time?
No, we gotta be able to say how you say it, the same sheet.
Absolutely, and that's why I want to make sure that I understand what it is you're saying that you have issues with. We don't want to make a wrong list. We don't want the wrong information get out. That's why I asked you to repeat it one more time.
Lieutenant Payson, Lieutenant Drake, Lieutenant Billsborough, Sergeant Alcohol, C.O. Green, C.O. Estrada, C.O. West.
And you say that you all are having issues with them. Or is that what keeps us from settling this today?
The consensus is
that's a real difficult request right there. To me, Sam. Talk to me, babe. Sam, you there? Just a thought. And I'm not steering you one way or the other. Your information has been sent up along the line, and I'm sure everybody's considering what it is you have to say. But think about it. Are we sitting down or are we trying?
We're working on it. Right? Give us a minute. Give us about 10 minutes. We're going to call you back.
All right, I'm all ears, man. You have to be reasonable in your request. Because if you're asking for something that's going to take a little bit to get resolved, then what are we doing? Hey, Sam, just for your info, I want you to know that we are in constant contact with Miss May's husband. He wants to thank you all for making sure she's taken care of, but he is aware, and he's just asking. Hey, Sam. Hey, check this out. Talk to me just for a minute. Hey, there's a concern that someone might be hurt in there. Is there any truth to that?
Negative.
Straight up with me now. The reason why I say that, I'm not doubting your word, but really think about what you're doing. You have everybody's attention, and you've already showed the good intention of letting everybody go, so everybody is pretty much working with you now.
Oh, you want to keep everybody safe, you were start telling them to breach.
You said something about a breach?
Tell the seals to get away from the basement and get away from the windows.
Good. All right, we'll make sure that word gets out. Let's talk into this thing. Let's go ahead and end this. We could do this. We could do this. Tell me what we can get accomplished.
Get everybody up in the basement. Now.
Okay, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, but we'll send a word out. But in the meantime, do you hear him? Do you see him? Sam.
It could have been over, man. It could have been over. Where is Carney at? Come on now, like, that's a simple request, right?
To me now. Now, do you think it's really that simple? Is it something that simple? But we can make arrangements for that to happen. But as long as this is going on, it's going to be a difficult task to accomplish, and that's being realistic. But we can always.
I am being realistic. This governor who talks about prisoner pipeline, reform, rehabilitation, he don't got no interest in this situation. That's what you're telling me?
I'm not saying that at all. As a matter of fact, you have everybody's interest up and down the state of Delaware. Make no mistake about it at all. You have everyone's attention. But the point right now, or the issue right now, is under what circumstances everyone will talk. You want people to hear you. You don't want nobody to sit up and not hear what you have to say because we're focusing on everything else that's going on. You want the people to hear you. So let's.
This is why that platform was created, for me to be heard.
Well, I tell you, you have the platform, but do you have the audience? The way you want to hear them? Do you understand what I'm saying? We want people to hear us. We don't want people to be looking to say, okay, is this getting over? Is this over? Is this over? You want people to sit down and hear you. So.
You just don't understand, man.
You understand. And what I hear right now, I hear you're tired too, man. It has been a day. This has been a day. It has been a day. It's been a day for all of y'all. I know people are sitting up there hungry, tired. They're ready to go back and get on what they're doing. So let's focus on that. Let's try to get there. Still at the same time for you all's voice to be heard. How does that sound? I think it sounds reasonable.
We liberated right now. Liberated.
And the liberation is good. You had your liberation all day long. You have your liberation after this too. But you still want your voice to be heard. Isn't this what this is all about? You being heard?
So go ahead and get communication with the government.
These circumstances is okay. Like I told you before, the word is up, and they're working on it at a whole lot higher level than us. But in the meantime, if that doesn't pan out, you have to have another plan.
I'll just keep my focus on the governor for now.
That's reasonable enough. If that's how we're going to handle it, that's how we're going to handle it. Hey, how's Floyd doing? How's Miss May doing? Somebody? How can I talk to Floyd?
We talk to the governor, you can talk to Floyd.
Well, look at here. As long as we know that Floyd's okay, let us talk to Floyd, and that'll be one plus for you. Until when they do take it up higher, maybe it is something that will really, really, really be considered. But you got to show your intent. You got to show your intent of well-being, well-doing. Hey, Sam, you still got your water and your phones are on. Everybody's getting their phone calls and their water and everything, right? How about we got all the people out that needed medication and everything, right? So we're doing okay. So I'm going to tell you, man, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. I know it's a lot of y'all sitting down making them decisions, but still you got to have somebody on point. A real one for you to think about. What do you think is the most important thing everybody's thinking about right now? But not everybody right now is thinking about everybody's safety, making sure everybody's safe, secure. You know that you're okay, and the way that we know that is because we've been a real one for you to think about. What do you think is the most important thing everybody's thinking about right now? But not everybody right now is thinking about everybody's safety, making sure everybody's safe, secure. You know that you're okay, and the way that we know that is because we've been talking to you. We know that Miss May is okay because we had a chance to talk to her. And as a matter of fact, I did tell you that her husband wanted to thank you all for really looking out. Hey Sam, how we doing? Where we at, babe? Where we at? Talk to me. Hey Sam, talk to me, babe. Talk to me, man. You know, I was just thinking about something, man. You know, Miss May is pretty much up there, and I tell you, I bet you this has been a real trying day for her. And I'm not trying to take anything away, because I know she is tough. She is one tough lady, but that we can do right now. I bet you there's a lot of conversation going on right now, and how we're going to get this thing resolved or accomplished and all of that. And there's probably a couple really digging in hard. But think about one is all I ask. Think about it. Think about it. Let's try to come to a resolution tonight. Hey, how about a letter of intent from somebody? How about a letter of intent? What would a letter of intent? How would a letter of intent work with us? Hey, Hey Sam. Hey Sam. Hey Sam, what's going on, man? Talk to me. Fill me in. What's going on? Hey, I tell you, think about Miss May. What can we do to start working on getting her out of there? We want to get everybody out of what we want to do. We want to work on everybody. Understand what you asked for, but talk to me, man. Yeah. Come to a consensus? Are we working on a consensus? What we're working on, man?
What? Right.
What's up, Sam? To me, man.
Low on batteries, man. What happened to the cell phone?
You know, man, shoot, I wish it was that simple. I'd give you mine if I could, but it's taken a while. Why don't you try to grab that phone outside and try to do something with it? Hey Sam, you with me?
My situation with the battery.
Did you hear me, Sam? What'd you say?
I hear you.
Hey Sam, a cell phone is far and few in between. How about that phone out back?
That's no good. Ben told you that.
To me, Sam, what'd you say?
I said it's no good. We've been told you that.
To the door, right?
The goddamn cord on the phone. What's up with the governor?
Not anything, but I thought we was going to ask you about the letter of intent. Okay, a letter of intent. This is what a letter of intent does. A letter of intent notifies the person that is addressed to what they plan on doing at a specific or a given time. In this case, what the letter of intent would address, if we want to go ahead and get this over with tonight, I think that will probably be better off along that line somehow. We're having another meal up here, Usher.
So you had a news team put it on TV?
Now, and about the news team on TV, say that again. You on the internet. Do you realize that? Talking about TV?
That's how the jail is. It's in the Stone Age. And we want to modernize.
As far as word getting out, I'm gonna tell y'all, I hate to say it, but y'all are hitting the nail on the head. Y'all are doing what you're doing. It sounds like what y'all are trying to do is coming to fruition.
Not in my eyes. I ain't heard enough from the government yet. That's my end game.
If that's your end game, then let's go ahead and talk about this letter of intent. Oh, Sam, this is a little bit confusing now. I think I understand, but I'm not sure. For you, the end game is what? What is it, totally bottom line, up front, what you're trying to accomplish?
I want a formal apology from the governor from the decades of oppression that's been going on here. Unchecked. They keep everything in-house in here. Not no more. Letter of intent. Address all the issues and know there's going to be progress made over the next couple months dealing with them issues.
That's what I put all of this to an end tonight.
Yep.
Did I hear you say yep?
I'm just waiting on you.
And just to make sure, you said a letter of intent that addresses all of the issues. Explain that to me one more time, just so I make sure I got you.
A letter of intent that addresses all the demands, the issues that we sent out there. That progress is going to be made in the forthcoming months towards them issues.
All right. And so, if we can get this letter, we can go ahead and call it a night.
Don't forget about the formal apology from Carney.
I think maybe that's something that we should address in that letter of intent. What do you think?
That's stuff right here. Get the demands televised.
Sam, you keep on switching on me, and I'm trying to zero down something that we could take up concrete. Keep on changing on me, man. It's kind of difficult. We're working on things that we can actually do.
It's on the sense of everything. So we just want the world to know that this wasn't for nothing. And try to make sure it don't happen again. But this is just a trial run.
Okay, hey, Sam, check this out. Scott went from the uppers. And I tell you, everybody, including me, is really, really concerned about Miss May. And this is a lot of stress for someone like that, especially for someone who does it. They're working on a cell phone right now. It appears as though we might have an opportunity to get one to you. If that's the case, if a cell phone is the case, if you get a cell phone, Sam, Sam, did you get me? What you think?
I don't know. That sounds one-sided to me.
Hold up. For a cell phone for Miss May?
That's for her? Just a phone?
That's huge, don't you think? Hey, look at here. We've been working all day long. And come on now. You gotta give it to me. You gotta give it to me. The State Department of Corrections has been working with you, and they've been working with you despite.
If I told her what you just said, she'd be insulted.
Say that one more time. She is being insulted or assaulted.
If I told her what you just said, she would be insulted.
I understand that, and if that's the case, I'm really, really sorry, but you have to understand our position too. You have to understand her position, and even though she's as tough as she is, she's up there in age, and I don't want to. You don't want her to conk halfway.
That same song you just ran to me, why you gonna tell it to Carney?
Believe it or not, as we're sitting here and talk, we're already working that issue. That's something that's out of our hands. It's up higher than all of us, and they're working that issue. Everything you said this evening, they're working. But all I'm trying to do is focus on the thing.
Listen, White. Listen carefully, man. Once we get Carney, and that letter of intent has been made, everybody's coming out. Over then.
We're talking about of intent. A letter of intent will end this right here and right now.
Carney, with a letter of intent. Televised.
You go. You flipping the script on me. You keep flipping the script on me. You're making it. And I have to say this. I really have to say this. Are you trying to prolong this, or
You trying to prolong it. We keep going in circles. I told you what I wasn't 20 minutes ago. Why we keep going in circles?
I'm not going in circles. I'm trying to find a way to make this doable. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to make it doable.
Is battery dying?
You said you need protection.
Self-protection. Here.